Hello everyone, let us learn how to analyze a pair-t test using Excel. The question is the weights of 10 people before and after a diet and after a lapse of 6 months are as follows. So for the different persons, the weights before the diet and after the diet are given in this table. For the person 1, the weight before the diet was 59 and weight after the diet is 65. Likewise, for the other persons also, the weights before the diet and after the diet are given. We need to test whether there has been any significant gain in weight as a result of change in diet. That is, after the diet, the weights have increased than before the diet. So, we need to test the null hypothesis H0, the mean difference, that is mu d equals to 0, versus H1, the alternative hypothesis, mu d, that is the mean difference, is less than 0. That is, mu d is equals to mu y minus mu x. That is, mean of before minus mean of after. So we need to test this hypothesis using the Excel software. So let's open the Excel software. So before analyzing, we need to enter the data. So enter the data. After you have entered the data, go to the Data tab. After that, click on Data Analysis. Go to Analysis Tools. There are various analysis tools. Find t-test pair to sample for means. Click on that. Click OK. Now, for the input variable 1 range, use the range 59 to 41, that is the before diet weights. After that, for the variable 2 range, enter the range 65 to 39, that is after diet weights. For alpha, use 0.05, that is 5% level of significance. And for the output range, click on the area where you want to see the output result. I have selected this area. So now click on OK. So this is your output result, where you can see the result for pair to sample for meals. For variable 1, that is before diet, the mean is 50.1, and after the diet, the mean is 52.6. Like this, the variance is also given: 87.211 before the diet and 125.3778 after the diet. The number of observations is obviously 10 for both the diets, and the Pearson correlation, which is not required here, is also there. Now hypothesis mean is 0. Degrees of freedom is obviously 10 minus 1, 9. T-stat is the value of the test statistic. And this is the p-value, one-tailed. And t-critical value, one-tail, is 1.83311. Also, the two-tail probability, that is p-value for two-tail and t-critical two-tail, are also given. So now we need to make the decision rule. The decision rule for the test h0 mu d equals to 0 versus h1 mu d is lesser than 0 is reject the null hypothesis h0 if the p stat is lesser than the lower critical value of t 0.05 comma degrees of freedom equals to 9. So here you can see the tree critical value, one tail, is 1.833112923 and p stat is minus 2.49308. So the t stat equals to minus 2.49308 is lesser than the lower critical value is actually minus 1.83311. So we will reject h0. Also, you can test the p-value. The p-value is equals to 0.171. That is 0 p-value equals to 0.01 is lesser than alpha equals to 0.05. So this also leads to the decision reject h0. So the conclusion will be the weights have increased after the diet. So in this way, you can perform a pair t-test using the Excel software. Thank you.